Hi. Obviously, I am not at home. I'm actually on vacation, and getting here was a nightmare. I mean, not, I'm probably being a little dramatic, but it was a nightmare. So we drive to Florida. We go from Texas to Florida for spring break. And I prepared my butt off like this year. Like last year, we left too late, so we got stuck in Louisiana in traffic, and a 9 hour drive actually took like 12 hours. And so this year, we were we were prepared, right? We've done this before. We're going to prepare. We're going to do everything like we should. So I take my car and I had problems with the hydraulics going out like probably about 3 weeks ago. So I take it in, I get that fixed. Then I take my car in and I do the full tune up and check up like the 50,000 mile where they do everything. And I say, to the lady, we're going to Florida. I need to make sure my car's good and everything like that. And so we get up early, 6:30 in the morning. We're get ready to go. We want to not hit, Louisiana too late because the traffic in that state is horrible. And we want to, get there in time. And we're going to be picking up, our daughter. She's flying in and meeting us. And we have this all planned out. And we're an hour into our trip, and my hydraulics go out. And the car's just bouncing and bouncing and bouncing. We actually take two cars because there's so many kids. So we pull off at Buc-ee's, which is a good place if you have to stop somewhere. And it's 7:30 in the morning, and the place isn't open, the dealership where I get my car done. And we're like, what do we do? I can't drive to Florida. Actually, I debated, should we drive to Florida on this? But there's just no way we can't. And so we decide, we call the dealership, we leave a message like, you guys just fixed this, and now it's broken. And we're just like, are you kidding me? Like, our poor 7-year-old's in tears. I want to see Hannah, like thinking we're not going to get to Florida so that she can see her sister. And we're just, it's just, I planned all these things. We prayed that our car would be fine. We did all these things so that this trip would go smoothly. And it ended up, the car dealership, because we were only an hour away, they sent a loaner car for us to use, and then they towed our car back up. So then we had a car, and instead of our 9 hour trip, it ended up being about a 14 hour trip by the time we got here, which the switching of the car and then getting stuck in the traffic in Louisiana again. And I was so mad. By the time I got to Florida, I was so mad, and I was mad, because the loaner car they sent us, it wasn't my car. It wasn't what I was used to driving. And it wasn't, and it wasn't as nice. It didn't have the things. And I'm in a 9 hour drive, right? Or, a 14 hour drive. And I'm mad. By the time I get to Florida, I'm just like so mad. And then the more and more I thought about it, and when I said my prayers that night, I realized how blessed we were. And I realized, thank goodness I had just gotten my car done at the dealership. She knew I was going to Florida. Because I had done all those things, she knew what was going on. They knew my car. They knew everything that was going on with my car. Because we had left so early, that throwback yes, it was a long road trip, but it didn't set us back as much as had we left at 8, and then we're getting here at midnight, and then we would have missed our daughter coming in. But luckily, it ended up working out just fine. So there's so many things. So when life throws things at you, be prepared. I prepared as much as I could. That didn't mean things were going to go wrong. It just, when things went wrong, I was more prepared for them. Because I had prepared, I was more prepared for when they went wrong. And then the other thing is, there were blessings. Even though it didn't turn out the way I wanted it to, there were still blessings that I received in doing it. So just look for the blessings, and when things go weird, and you'll see them. And so that's what I learned this week. We'll see what other things I learn, and I hope it's okay. This my new view. I did try to get the ocean, but it didn't work out very well. So whatever. But I hope you all learn from this and look at when, as cheesy as it sounds, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. But do see the blessings that come when things don't go exactly how you plan. I hope you all have a wonderful week, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.